Hey guys, this is your channel Learn with Ease. It has been a long time since I had uploaded any video. So today we are starting with the very first chapter of classic science, that is food. Where does it come from? So for the new people who are watching this video, please do subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon nearby and give a thumbs up too if you like the video, and do share it with the friends. Hope this video will be helpful. As well as if you have any doubts regarding any things that I am teaching you today, please do comment me below. Okay guys? Okay, so this is actually not a lecture video. This is actually a video for those students who had completed their studies on this chapter. This is actually a recap session video. Hope it is helpful for you people. Come on, let's start. The very first thing you have to know in this chapter is what are ingredients. So what are ingredients? We know that when we prepare a dish or a curry in a home, you will be adding some materials, right? So those materials which are used to prepare a dish or something is called ingredients. So in your textbook, you're asked to list out certain ingredients and everything. So for example, if you're preparing a dosa, what are the ingredients? You'll be using flour, water, salt, all those things. So these are the ingredients. Clear? So you have to know the definition for the ingredients, and if you're asked to list out the examples too, you should do that. Okay? What are sources of food? What does the word mean? Sources. What does this word mean? Come on. So what does the word sources mean? Sources means something from where, like for example, I'll tell you, like you get education. The sources from where you get education is schools, online tutorials, tuition classes. These are the places from where you get education. So the places from where you get something is called its source. Okay, so the sources of food may be plants or animals. So whatever food that we eat, it may either be obtained from plants or from animals. So that is the sources of food. So there are two sources of food. That is which one? Yes, plants and animals. So these are the two sources of food. Clear? Okay. So those food items which are obtained from plants, can you please list out those? Yes, of course, like vegetables, fruits. These are obtained from plant species, right? And from animals like egg, meat, milk, flesh, pork, etc. are obtained from what? Animals. So these are the examples for those food items which are obtained from plants and animals. Clear? Okay, next is edible parts of a plant. So we eat we know that a plant, from your early class itself you were studying that plant is having a root, stem, leaf, flower, bud, fruit, etc. Right? So the things that we eat, the food items that we eat are not only obtained from the fruit part. Most of you might have heard that you are eating the fruit. Apple is a fruit. So that is edible means eatable. The word meaning for the word edible is means what? Yeah, eatable. So I'm sorry. Okay, so eatable. The word meaning is eatable. So those edible means eatable. Clear? Very important word. So it's actually given in your bracket, in your textbook, NCERT textbook. It's given in the bracket too. Edible means eatable. So there are not only the fruit portion of a plant that is edible or eatable. It is roots. There are certain food items which are obtained from its root part, stem. So there are examples to given in your textbook, like banana plant. Have you heard of a banana plant? Yes, this banana plant, the thing is that majority of portions from banana plant we use it in form of food. Like we would take its stem, we would take its leaf portion, we would be using its fruit. So there are so many parts where we utilize that banana plant for edible purpose, and so many things. Examples are given in your textbook. Please do refer that. Okay. Next is there is an activity given in your textbook showing how to find a seed sprouted. Okay, so you're asked to take what? You're asked to take what? You are asked to take some dry seeds of moong or chana. Moong or chana mane It means like pea or bean, something you have to take, and you have to take a little bit of that small quantity of seeds, and you're asked to put those seeds inside a container filled with water, and you have to keep that aside for a day. On the very next day, what you have to do is to drain out the water from the vessel you kept, and then you have to leave the seeds left in the vessel. Then you have to wrap them with a wet cloth, and later on in the following day you will be finding some white structures, small white structures that have grown out of the seeds. So which means that seeds have sprouted. Actually, sprouted seeds are very good for health. So those who want to have a healthy diet, please do include these sprouted seeds too. Okay? Yeah, that is sprouting of fish. That activity is also important. Next, nectar. Have you seen like bees or butterflies sitting on the flower? Hmm? Is that just simple visit? No, actually the flower would provide them with certain rewards. These rewards are in the form of nectar. Nectar is actually a sweet fruit, sweet juice provided by the flower. So actually what the bees would do, bees actually collect this nectar, which are the sweet juices from flowers, and they will convert it into honey, and they will be storing it in their hive. Hive means what? Hive is actually the yes, hive is actually their home. So what will this bee do? Hope this is the bee. So it will be visiting a flower. Okay, this is a flower. So it will be visiting a flower. Then they will be taking the nectar. So then they will go to their hive and store it there. We humans, what will do? We would collect, whenever we see a beehive anywhere, we will be collecting the nectar from that, and we will be converting honey from the beehive, and we will be using it for our own purposes. Clear? Okay, next we are moving. So please do have a read. Okay, please do read your NCERT textbooks. Are very important. Herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. It's a very important session, and that's a very easy session of this chapter, and this is a final session. So who are herbivores, who are carnivores, and who are omnivores? Simple, very simple. See, those animals, not only animals, those organisms, we can say in a developed manner, like okay, anyway, animals, let's take animals. So the animals who are just feeding on plant products only, they are actually called herbivores. And the animals who are dependent on flesh or meat products, they are called carnivores. And those who consume both these plant products as well as animal products, they are called omnivores. Clear? Once again I will say, herbivores are those animals that would consume or eat only plants or plant products, and those animals that eat other animals, that means flesh items of other animals, is called carnivores. And omnivores are like we people, right? We would eat both plant products as well as, yes, flesh of flesh. That means you would be eating chicken, everything, right? So that is herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. You should know the examples too. Example for herbivores is cow, carnivores is lion, omnivores, of course, you can write crow. Crow is like crow would actually eat all the things. They would eat both plant products as well as the flesh. Okay, so by this we are concluding the chapter. So from this chapter, actually nowadays people are not satisfied with their resources around, because as a growing population, as a population grows, we don't have enough food to feed the growing population, right? So we have to consume our food. We should not waste any food. You are the growing generation, so you people have to keep this in mind. So whenever you dump the food waste onto the dustbin, please do remember that there are many children who in this world are in a very bad state without any food. So that's all. So thus we have completed the chapter food. Where does it come from? So whenever you study a chapter, what you have to know is that which are the key words given at the end of the chapter. Whether you know the definition and all things about that, then you have to go through the activities of the chapter and the important activities. Then you have to move on to the summary of the chapter, and later you have to go through the exercises. Very important. So please do have a good day. And for all those people who have watched the video till the end, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, and if you like the video, please do give a thumbs up, and if share with your friends. And if you have any doubts regarding any topics that I've taught today, please do comment me below. Okay, see you then. Bye. See you in the very next video.